Vic says, like your content, man, great job. I want to know your opinion about RGT85 uploading videos, the same content of his buddies. For example, game room tours and freaking same gaming news, even the same day, in my opinion, is they don't have any imagination. Here's something you want to do right now. Type in Anthem BioWare. Okay, you'll probably get Boogie2988's video. Comes up. I'm sure Review Tech USA is going to have a video following suit. The thing is, with all these Anthem videos talk about BioWare, I don't think a lot of them will be very original. I don't think many of them will actually add something interesting to the conversation about BioWare and Anthem. So when it comes to videos like that, some of you might even now request like, hey Rick, what's your take on BioWare and Anthem? If I were to make a video like that, I would be like, okay, I want it to be a little different than everyone else's fucking video. That's why gaming news most of the time, unless it's something that interests me, doesn't appeal to me. Now, how many of these channels, right? Now, I don't know if RGT85 is going to have an Anthem video. I know Dreamcast Guy is going to have if he hasn't already, have a dumpster fire video about Anthem. How many of these people can you really say bring something unique to that video? They bring something that you haven't heard of before to that video. Sometimes you can do it. Sometimes there's something that happens, and maybe it's even something in the gaming community. It's a big story, and there's many different angles to take on it, but that amounts to sales for Anthem isn't that good. BioWare might be on the bubble. You see there, like 5 seconds. So a lot of these people would stretch that story out like a fucking thong on a fat person, stretch that story out to 10, 15 minutes. It's not a 10 to 15 minute story, I don't think. Okay? Now, if something happens with BioWare and maybe there's some clashes with EA and then there's a lot of people coming in, maybe if there's a bigger story, then maybe. But right now you have a lot of people jumping on that shit, capitalizing on it. And you see what it is. That's just for views. That's just for views. And sadly, it works on this platform. I mean, that works. You make a clickbaity title about something and you'll get the views. And you don't have to earn the views either. Your video doesn't have to be interesting or different from anyone else's. You'll just get those views. When it comes to RGT85, I've went to his channel, and sorry, I went on a little side rant there. When it comes to RGT85, I compared him to a comparable channel. I went over to Beat 'em Up's channel. And just for shits and giggles, I was like, okay, let's see if what Vic says is true. Sure enough, the last week, you can do it yourself. You'll see similar game room tours, and you will see similar best of Switch games. I think some are different though. One's the top 10 Switch games of all time. One's the top 10 Switch games released here recently. It looks like two kids are copying off of each other's term paper. They're kids in school copying off each other's paper. I can't tell you which is which came first, but I'm sure it happens a lot. If they're hitting their target numbers, I don't think they give a shit. There's no pushing to make these people better. Well, there's a lot of people like you, Vic, that probably go to their comment section and say, hey, what's up? You have the same content of everybody else. It's the same thing over and over and over again. How about you do something a little different or original? They got those people that they got watching the videos. They don't need you, Vic. They don't need people like you, all right? Once you get a certain point on YouTube, they're like, fuck the Vics. Fuck the Vics. We don't care about listening to you and your constructive criticism. There's many things. I mean, they wouldn't listen to me. I could go there, talk to RGT85, and he wouldn't listen to me. He'd be like, fuck you, dude. You got 3,000 subs. What the fuck do you know, huh? You can't give me no criticism. That's how they feel. You get to a certain point, and you are just the boss. Okay, you're doing what you do, and some people would say, hey, Rick, they got a point. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I wonder, Vic, how many people like you out there, how much bigger would their audiences be if they actually got in the comment section and openly searched for constructive criticism? Or actually cared what people say?